Okay, so I'm going to go through the Trymen trades for on the GBP USD pair for Thursday the 17th. Now, this is only looking at the 20-minute charts because I found that the 20-minute charts do show patterns more frequently, and pretty much because I only want to do one. I don't want to go through all 7 time frames here. I have not reviewed this prior, so I'm not sure if these trades are going to be good or bad. This is my first time going through it. So I'm looking at Dealbook right now, the GFT platform, and let's go through one step at a time and look at the pattern to see if we would trade it. So let's go forward. Now none of these are even on a Bowling or Bound, or yeah, Bowling or Bound, a BB, so I'm not even looking at them. Okay, it looks like they're starting to get up there now. Starting to get up. That is almost a pattern, but it's not. Not. Nope. If this came down a little more to 50%, that would be a pattern, but it does not do that, so we're going to keep going. Don't see any patterns yet. Okay, we're starting to break through. Northern bound, no patterns. That is almost a pattern. It does not quite get 50%, and it doesn't extend far enough beyond. The wick of this candle does not extend far enough beyond this, so I wouldn't trade that. Keep going. Yes. I would say, well, let's compare that. That looks like the dark cloud cover to me. It has a longer wick here, but this has a short wick, or a long wick down, so I'm not sure. Let's look. So the shorting dark cloud has a longer wick, has a shorter wick, and it goes down to 50%. Well, this is definitely it. This might even be one of these, and it does show that this does have a short wick there, which this does have a shorter wick. Okay, so I would say I would trade this. Trade it short. It looks like the top Bollinger Band is starting to go down. This is starting to level off, so let's see. So we're looking at the 9 o'clock on the 17th. So let's go over to the 5 minutes. Now, for this, I'm strictly going to follow the rules. So even though I have to back up and see what would happen, I'm only going to follow the rules. So 9 o'clock on the 17th. Let's see here. Okay, this is the 17th. We'll go forward till 9 o'clock. It's good I didn't get to see where it's moving. Okay, right about here it looks like. 9 o'clock is right here. It's that candle. And again, yeah, so that candle ends at 9 o'clock. So it's the 9:20 candle where we start. Let's go to 9:20 over here. So we're starting right here and we're going short. So the rules here say, if let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, now since the Stark bands are flat, Bollinger bands are flat, we should not enter here unless we get to the 0.7, or at least the mid, which does not happen here. The next candle, they're both going down pretty sharply. This is going down and the Stark bands are going down. So the best time to enter would probably be once you notice this happening, which I'm assuming will be probably right around here. So let's say we enter at 6530, and we get out of this trade pretty quickly, as down here it extends pretty far past the lower bound. So let's say we exited right around here. We got excited. So 6510. So if we entered here and we exited there, that's a quick 20 pips. So we got 20 pips out of it. Do we want to enter again? Let's see. Would we enter again? We'll look at the main chart to see if we would enter again. So what happens on the next candle here? Next candle went down pretty hard. Things are starting to even off. But this is going up sharply now. Since this is going up sharply now, instead of leveling off as it was originally, I probably will not enter this again. Well, let's see what would have happened if we did enter again. If we did enter this again, so we got out here, the next time we would enter would be when? This is leveling off. It's going down still. This might have been a good entry if we were to enter again. So 6530 again for another entry. Let's see what happens. Alright, it's starting to go down again. Let's go down. Right here. Hopefully, if we were paying attention, we could have got off here for another 20 pips just because it almost hit the bottom of the Stark bands. So that would have been ideal. But if we didn't exit here, we would definitely exit here because we see the Stark bands are starting to go up, which is bad. So worst case scenario is 10 pips. Best case scenario is 20 pips because we see both the... I'm not sure if the Stark bands would have been going up if the price was here, but yeah, probably enter. So best case 10 pips, worst case 20 pips. So starting at the beginning of the 17th, we are 9 hours in, 10 hours in since it's 10 o'clock, and we've already made 20 plus either 30 to 40 pips already. Now that's just the first trade. I'm going to cut this video short, make another video for the second trade, see if we can find one of those. This is the end of the first video.